We should be live. Are we live? Yeah, we should be live. We need to get like a cool like podcast starting intro thingy. We have so much work to do for the podcast. Can't believe we've gotten through 17 podcasts so far. Is it broken? Yeah, it should be fixed now. I don't know why it always does that. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I need to sort out audio. I need to make music softer and I need to make my Discord louder. So they can hear you guys. Speak?
Hello.
Speak more. Speak louder.
Yo, what up, lad?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, my Discord's full.
Okay.
Let me just boost everyone. Hello? Okay. Are we live?
Yeah, we live.
Why are you so loud? Hi.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we live.
Okay, we should be live. There we go. Alright. Hello everybody. How are you guys doing? Oh, you joined! Coming in. Coming in clutch. Oh, nice.
Babyface grandpa.
Yeah, okay, buddy. I'm 3 years off boomer, bro.
Yikes. Better you than
3
me.
months.
Yo.
So, podcast. Hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I don't know why YouTube hasn't sent out our noties yet, but it's fine. We'll continue because people watch these afterwards anyway. So, everybody that's joined the podcast now, to my left we have
Oh, that way.
to my right, that way, we have Hammer 7 Junior, the team
I'll
manager.
be cleaning my bed.
Then we have Hazard all the way that side, content creator. We have Kieran, Fortnite team captain, important member of the podcast.
Fortnite.
FIFA
You
team
said
captain.
Fortnite.
I said FIFA. Then we have Lebonix, who's the player
Hello.
manager. Oh, again, another important person in this podcast. We have Luca, he's just there, and then we
Ah.
and then we
Nice.
have wait for it please, drum roll. It's Mike joining Anarchy Gaming as our first official FIFA player and content creator. Say what's up, Mike.
Yes, sir. Glad to be here, guys. Thank you so much.
Hey, let's go.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
So, why new team? The new team means new team in the team, not a new
branch.
team. A new yes, there you
Branch.
go. Clever.
Always.
So we have Anarchy Gaming is officially branching into FIFA. Thanks to Kieran, it's Mike, and Lebonix. They guys are going to make this work, and we're going to grow a FIFA division in Anarchy Gaming. So that's pretty cool. So for all the FIFA players out there, the aspiring professional FIFA players, now, I mean, AG might have a home for you. So they'll be keeping an eye out for some upcoming FIFA players and professional players. So
Just keep putting the work in. That's it.
Not that I want to take recognition of anything, but I just want to ask Kieran, who approached him about this FIFA thing?
Kieran's always
Yeah,
been
Kieran, who
about
was it? Who was it?
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean?
Or did we not have a chat and say, listen,
Yeah.
bro, if you don't want to be where you are, like if you're not happy, let's put you somewhere where you're happy.
I messaged
that
you then.
thing.
I don't know. Yeah,
That's fine.
I
fine.
messaged you then.
Who made you message
him?
him?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I think I saved your career.
It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, lucky.
Wow.
Yes, like
Oh
the
my-
shade. I love it. I love it. No, welcome, Mike. I know we haven't had a chance to have a chat. I have been recovering from COVID, but the personality's back, which means I'm also feeling a little bit better.
Let's go.
So very warm welcome, dude. We're very happy to have you on.
Thank you, man.
And yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Thank you.
I'm actually
Kieran
really keen.
and Lebonix.
Very keen.
So the real question is that I have, and I don't want to sort of take over the podcast, but who's gonna beat Mike at FIFA?
Me.
I honestly think I'm very underrated.
Are you underrated?
Okay,
I'm
so-
very underrated.
so
The last time I played
if-
was FIFA 14.
Hold up. If we had to whip out the Xbox 360 and throw some 14 on there, I might stand a chance.
I
might
stand a chance as
might
well.
stand a chance.
Little L1 in circle, Chippadink is always going over the keeper.
High school, FIFA 14, FIFA 15, that was the vibes every weekend.
Those were the vibes. Yeah.
After that, I have no idea what's happening in FIFA. So
And the Facebook posts when you lose to your friend like 5-0.
Yo, that's the worst.
oh shit.
When I was
I
advanced,
apologize for
bruh.
wasting your time. You know, yes, I've had too many of those, bro.
What do you, Mark? How do you feel about the new FIFA?
What 21?
Yeah. Do you like it? Is it?
Hello, Chabs.
Up, man.
Yo, when Chabs
Hello,
joined,
Chabs.
everyone's camera just died.
Yeah.
Good, it should come back. It should fix itself.
Yeah, I definitely like the new FIFA. Obviously, it does get a bit sweaty sometimes, you know. But I mean, that's every game, you know, especially from the competitive side. So yeah,
And what like the characters move and stuff like compared to the old FIFAs, like where it
yeah,
was just very
definitely improved.
straightforward. Yeah, okay.
Definitely improved. Yeah, especially now with new gen, obviously
yes, yeah.
incorporated. I think it's definitely improved a lot. So yeah, I do enjoy it.
I
And the tournament, how do you participate in tournaments? Do you like play like the foot tournaments and stuff?
So you can basically, it's like a weekend league type thing format. That's how people get recognized. So you play 30 games a weekend, and then that's basically how you can see if you're good enough. So usually like the top 200 get chosen in terms of like tournaments and stuff, obviously local or whatever. So yeah, that's basically like how the main thing is run. So yeah, basically weekend league.
Sick. Hey, sick, brother. Welcome to the team.
So wait,
Thank you,
Mike,
man.
Mike. How long have you been
Yeah.
playing FIFA?
Since FIFA 09 actually.
Okay, you've been
yeah,
playing. All right.
I've
So
been
what was
playing,
the
yeah.
best FIFA?
Best
Answer
FIFA for
carefully
me-
now.
I'll definitely say the
2014.
older FIFAs because that's like, you know, my childhood. So definitely somewhere like FIFA 14.
Oh,
There we
yes.
go.
14 was probably my favorite, yeah, because that's how I started like online Ultimate Team and, you know.
Yeah, that's when I got my PS4.
FIFA 10 slap almost.
FIFA 14 was just the game I was
Sorry.
Definitely.
That's like the only one I remember is FIFA 14.
Yeah, it was a very iconic FIFA, yeah.
I
That's
think
true.
after
FIFA 22 trailer's coming out
everything started
tomorrow.
changing with Frostbite.
Oh yeah, it is. That's true. That's true.
All the stuff started changing.
Yeah.
I speak.
Hi, Chubbs. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Sorry. How's it, Hammer?
Hello,
How's
Chubbs.
How's it, Mike? We
Hello,
haven't
Chubbs.
we
Nice
haven't
to meet you,
actually met
Yeah.
formally.
Nice to meet you, man.
Good. Has it?
Hello,
Kieran?
Chubbs. How you doing?
Luca.
Where's
I don't
mine?
care.
Ah, why am I getting phased? Like,
I'm joking. I'm joking. Me and Luca had talked this morning, so.
yeah.
What?
Okay,
Luca?
bye.
Okay,
Yeah.
bye.
They literally one of my fibers are done. I called them. They literally cut the fiber on 3 places.
Oh no.
Wow.
Sabotage.
Yikes.
Luckily I'm uploading. So upload I've got enough bandwidth, but my other line is maxed almost at a gig.
I mean, if
Weird
you have to
flex,
sort
but
that
okay.
out.
Yeah, it should be up in the next, hopefully an hour. So I hope it's up just before peak time, like 6 o'clock.
Have you got a gig line?
I've got a 2 gig one. I've got
What do you-
two
what
1
do you-
gigs.
What do you do with a gig line? Like,
It runs his company.
no, fair. Okay, fair. Okay, it's probably a stupid question.
Yeah, no, but yeah, I've got 2 1 gigs. So.
I just want to say, I started the beanie trend. I don't care what everybody's saying. I
I
started it.
don't even own
I
any.
started it.
No, you didn't.
I
You
started.
didn't
Take your
start the
beanie
beanie
off
trend,
right
bro.
now. Your hair's like this.
Are you
bro.
not? Are you,
Take off your hair. Take off your beanie, and then we'll see.
take off your hair, has it? Take off your hair.
Take off your
You
hair.
see,
Wait,
you
wait,
got
wait,
long hair, so
okay.
just
What do you mean
it just
started
stays
the
down.
beanie
That's
stuff?
the thing.
I had a beanie on last week.
But
You
can I
know?
now take yours
Oh,
off, Luca?
take your beanie off.
Are you good?
Hey,
He's like,
It's just the back here, cause
oh no.
it's because you rushed me this morning. I didn't have time to go brush and all that stuff.
No one rushed you, okay? The podcast got postponed by 2 hours, which you
rushed.
knew about. And on top of that,
believe you're so late,
Luca
honestly.
messages me this morning, okay? I don't even know at what time. He's like, Don. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, Don, help me, like, find out where the exits are in Tarkov. I'm like, what?
Oh my gosh.
It's like those things are hard to find.
That is hard to find as a new
So
player.
Luca's starting to play Tarkov.
So hard.
He's
I was
probably
carrying
gonna
him
buy,
last
he's
night,
probably
though.
gonna
Last
buy
night I
the
was
full
carrying him.
game.
What?
You're probably gonna buy the full game
I already got the game.
with the full packs.
No, you didn't buy the
don't
you
know.
didn't buy the big you didn't buy the EOD version.
Oh,
You just bought the basic one, the one that we all run.
I actually want to
Which is
get.
like a, which is like $1,000.
600.
It's 800.
Okay.
600. Oh, it's yeah.
But then the max
$53.
yeah, which is like 800 rand, and then the max version is $120 plus VAT.
Ah.
It's like over 2 grand.
Why?
It just,
Because that's what they charge.
Am I the only one looking forward to Formula 1 2021?
Yeah.
Are they making a game?
They're
Wow.
making a game.
Wow.
How am I supposed to know?
No. There's been a game for quite a while, so you can actually like run your own career. So that you upgrade your car and stuff like that with research points. It's pretty cool. And when you have your steering wheel,
Oh man, got a steering wheel.
So Luca, you know how long FIFA's been around?
Yeah.
So has F1.
yeah, F1's basically been around since
I think F1 started in 06. F1 06.
since you were an idea, Luca.
Wow, that's a dead game though. So it's fine.
How is it?
Is FIFA a dead game?
Not FIFA.
Oh,
Oh,
no. Let's
You, my man wants to get clotheslined, dude.
I
You're
think
not even by me, bro.
I
You're
think
hurting
I
my
will
feelings.
enjoy the
That game's not
game
even wanted here.
if I know how to play it in what's because I don't know soccer. If I don't know how soccer works.
Football.
It's
Soccer.
not
Okay,
football.
football. Whatever.
It's
Mike,
soccer,
what do you
boys.
prefer?
Wait,
Mike, what do
put
you-
a poll in chat. Put a poll in chat.
Let's
Let's
put a poll in chat.
Yeah, let's put a
It is
poll in chat.
Football
You don't say
or
soccer.
soccer?
It's
Put a
football.
poll.
If you vote soccer,
Thank
you're
you.
dumb. You're so dumb if you vote soccer.
If you
what
vote
you're doing.
football, go
Look at what
to
you're doing.
back to
You're
the
saying
UK.
don't vote soccer, which is gonna make them vote soccer to piss you off.
Oh.
No, let's just piss Luca off quickly, guys, please. This will
Everyone-
end
Soccer.
the debate in AG
Soccer,
for a
yeah.
very long time, guys.
I almost spelled
Kieran,
soccer
you
wrong.
say soccer.
No, I said football.
You was about to say.
You guys all say
Oh, shit,
football.
no, wait.
No,
Wait, no,
I say soccer.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
I have
say
another
soccer.
question. Those of you who say
Football.
football, do you also have a barbecue?
Oh,
we have a bride.
That's
we
so
got you
different.
Yeah,
there.
a barbecue.
We
or
got you there.
Man said barbecue.
If you
But
guys
the
say
thing is,
foot,
that's
don't come with us.
completely
Thank you, soccer. Thank you, chat.
You
Faith
guys
in
are dumb
humanity
for voting
restored.
soccer. What am I watching?
It's okay, Mr. Barbecue. I'm coming over for a barbie.
Barbie.
Do you also
Actually-
stop? Do you also stop at the traffic lights?
The traffic light, not the
Yeah.
robots.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Where's your whiskey? Just like
Do
sophisticated.
you put in gas or petrol?
Yes.
Yo, this is a violation. This is a violation.
Wait. Hazard, I'm assuming says football. Lucas says
I've
football.
always been saying football.
Kieran says football. Mike,
There's no ways
Yeah,
it's
I'd say
soccer. Like
football as
it's
well.
is it football? Okay, so fair actually. The non FIFA players are all like.
So it's
America
literally
saying soccer.
all the older people say
Yeah.
soccer and all the younger ones say football.
All the boomers, lekker boys. Can you please explain to me why you guys say football and not soccer?
Because if you think about it, in the Europe, majority of us watch football.
Football.
In Europe.
Okay.
yes,
The
yeah.
Europe area.
That's true.
Okay, so they call it football, which we are, or as well as young people, you know, when they watch like the interviews or the people speaking in the
No,
game,
they don't talk about
they say
soccer.
they're playing some good football here. They are used
Soccer
to
just
that-
reminds me of like
that word.
US. It's like
Yep.
soccer, you know.
Yeah,
You
but
wanna
I
play
think
soccer?
I think that's the
You'll play
thing
some
because
soccer.
when I think of
Because
football,
yeah.
I think of American
I think
football.
of NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
NFL.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah,
like I
that's
think it
just
depends
rugby,
on the sport you watch. Like if you watch I think if you watch more American sports, if you watch basketball, NFL and stuff like that, you would tend to
Maybe
call
soccer.
soccer because then you
No.
don't
Oh,
because
I
in-
watch so much basketball and it's still football. Aye.
I would lie. That's
Wait,
the same as well.
Think about it this way: if you
I
had
don't know.
one sport you could have done in school, any sport, anything, what would it have been?
Basketball.
Same.
Cricket.
And what about you guys?
Cricket.
Basketball all the way. Cricket.
Any sport. I could have done any sport.
Luca, I'm gonna come over to your house and stab you, bro. If you get a shit on one
sport
of my other ideas
whatsoever.
again.
Anything, yeah.
I'll agree with Luca.
It can
I'll say
be-
basketball.
So does it have to be like
Shooting, it
like
can
an
be-
actual sport or like?
You can't say chess, Don. You can't say chess.
No, man.
Rowing.
I'm thinking like.
Wait.
I'm thinking like.
Rowing. No.
I would say downhill mountain biking.
Okay, that's the sport. Yeah.
Okay.
Rowing's a sport. What do you mean?
What if I do, Hammer?
Okay. Well, let me just clarify the question
all I-
before I get grilled.
All I'm thinking is with you say rowing is I know those teams, there's actual school teams that do rowing and they sit like those 8 oaks on a boat and they all go, ha! I've actually watched that before, dude. I couldn't stop laughing.
Rowing's best sport that I don't
Wait, so
I
has
think-
it, bro? What's the
yeah.
wait? What's the question? If it was a,
If you could choose one sport
yeah,
during
but it can't be
high
like
school-
cricket, rugby, and all that stuff, right?
No,
It
it
can
can.
be. You can choose anything. It's just whatever the world decides.
Sports that
Any sport.
most schools can play at least.
Rugby.
Rugby then.
Josh, I think Conor McGregor's gonna knock him out with his left foot.
Can
Sorry.
we please
Okay.
listen? I know this is gonna be
Yeah.
like my claim to fame, but it's just
Yeah.
it's yeah. Drickus Duplessis and I went to school together.
Okay, listen to this. Drickus
Okay.
Duplessis watched me do my nationals for kickboxing. He was on the side of the ring watching
like-
me. I was like,
Let me show you, boys. Like,
it's amazing how Drickus went to the same school as you. Oh, he remembers you.
same members we played. We were the same age.
That's good, that's
We were literally in the same.
No,
bro,
I'm actually-
I'm gunning for that, Jen, dude.
I
like,
hope he wins because
Same,
it's the
dude.
prelim. If he wins this fight, he could possibly get one of the top 20 ranked.
100%,
instantly.
dude.
If he wins
Yeah.
that next fight, top 10, and then if he keeps winning, he's gonna get a title shot.
But he looks like he's in such good shape. I must be honest, I'm a bit like. Obviously, I'm gonna always back Drickus, right?
yeah.
But Trevin Giles' stand-up game is really good. So
Good,
I think
But
Drickus'
Drickus-
submission, dude, he
think-
has knockout potential.
I think you guys are
submission potential.
losing most of us. Like you
Just saying-
completely
Bro,
like
so you guys,
yeah.
you guys,
Drickus
do you
in
not
his
watch
debut.
UFC?
Drickus in his debut knocked
With-
out his opponent.
I think
I just don't know
all
who
of
you're
us are
speaking
like
about.
cool story,
I'm just
bro.
saying Conor McGregor is sticking his left foot and bang
Fair.
on Dustin's.
Okay, so let's talk about something more.
Yes, something
relevant
more
for
relating.
now.
I have a question for everyone.
But
I want
Drickus
everyone
will
to
be.
answer. The question is, if for example your house was burning down right now, and you could save one item, what would it be?
My PlayStation.
One
And
item.
my phone, aye.
Does my computer consist of one
Probably-
item?
Yes, your
Probably
computer,
my
but just
PC,
the
yeah.
box.
So like, when you mean by like just the box, nothing.
I
Okay.
can't take the screen.
No, one item. Like you can hold one item. You can have one thing in your hand.
I
I'll take
think
my computer box.
Yeah.
I would
I
take.
was
cry.
also say my computer
I will
box.
cry.
I'll
like
take
for
my-
days.
Oh yeah.
I think then you could get like money back if you need to sell it because it probably is the most
Yeah, it's
expensive
the
thing
most
in your room.
expensive thing.
Like, okay, other than your phone, which is quite expensive, you have the latest phone, obviously. But your computer box, yeah.
But yeah, definitely that.
I would
But
take
then
one,
where are you
I would
gonna
take one.
sleep, bruh?
That's not the
So
point.
that's why you sell your
So you
computer
go sleep.
box, you go
You go sleep at your
somewhere.
mate's house.
No,
with,
you're
with
over,
the PC.
Yeah, you're overcomplicating the stuff now. It's just like if you could save one thing.
One
like,
thing.
I,
What
like
would it
I,
be?
I would thought like some of you would have something sentimental.
I would have said. I would
Yo,
have
so
said.
all my animals are
I
child.
just see Lobotics running out with his fish tank.
I would have said. I would have said.
Low key though, I wouldn't be mad
That
if
actually
you
would
did
be
that.
so funny.
That is
Just running in with
beautiful,
this
bro.
fish tank. No.
How many
Yeah,
liters?
I would have
my
said. I would have
fish.
said my dog, but my dogs are normally outside.
No,
so
your
they-
dog doesn't count. Like it's an item that
It's not an
you have
item.
to remove yourself.
It's like saying. Never mind,
Oh,
I'm
then.
not
Oh,
gonna say
okay,
that.
okay.
That's
So
bad.
I just remembered now. I mean, like you see, as what's it? Lebonic said.
I thought my PC
this would
was
be
safe.
the most expensive thing which could help your parents out. So yeah, probably my PC.
Fish tank then!
Take your fish tank.
Take your fish
How
tank.
big is the fish tank, Lebonic?
60 liters.
Oh, so
60.
you can't carry that.
No, okay. I'll just pour like.
But you said one
water
item.
up to
though.
here.
You didn't say what you can carry.
Yeah,
'Cause
true. Okay,
I'm
true.
carrying
Yeah,
my
yeah.
whole PC then, bro, because I'm carrying.
Yeah,
carrying
I also
everything.
can't. Like
I'll
my
break
piece is also
back.
very heavy. So, like... All right.
A trolley with all my shit in it. That's what Chris says.
Oh, shit.
Exactly.
There was another question, but I can't remember where I put it down now. Let me just check.
Can I maybe bring up a topic?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was chatting about it earlier, okay, with one of my mates. And what do you think, us as South African content creators, pro players, like in the content creation scene, and I mean throughout, not just Anarchy Gaming, but as South Africa, like what could we be doing better? Because I feel, I was chatting to Kine obviously and Astro because we were grinding some Apex, but what are we missing? Because I feel like, I don't know, it might be a little bit of a controversial topic, and I'm not trying to like throw shade or anything, but I feel like we are missing something in comparison to
Hammer, I think with that type of question, it's like with COVID's a big role in this issue, especially because if COVID really wasn't here, myself, people from Cape Town, we would have flown up to Joburg. The IRL content is such a big thing in just the content scene that could make us just shoot up.
Because I hear you, because I feel like the content that is
together.
needed here in SA is different than the international scene. Because
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of guys are trying to replicate what's happening overseas, but it's not working because that's not what SA guys want to see. And I've seen that IRL stuff does really well.
Yeah, of course. That's why I advise everybody to like go towards that.
And I mean, it's an open-ended question. I mean, yeah.
Look, I don't
Obviously.
think we're that limited. I mean, if you have to look, let's take some big creators that, like Lasizwe.
Okay.
I mean, I don't feel like we limited as such. It's just our content needs to reach the international audience. I don't feel like I think that's a big misconception that we say, okay, we are South African, so we need to reach a South African audience. I think we just need to be like,
international.
we are content creators that need to reach an audience that wants to watch us.
Yeah. But the
Yeah.
thing is, I still feel that, because somebody else told me in my chat earlier, and they were like, it could also be maybe like an accent thing, you know? Which is, I don't know, I haven't thought about it enough to conclude on it. But for me, it kind of makes sense, like, and I'm going to bring back to the whole Driekus thing, has it? Like seeing everybody on the UFC stage, I was like, oh, cool, this is awesome. But the minute Driekus started speaking, it was like, you know, it's different. But then again, having said that, there's like Conor McGregor, who's literally, what is he? Scottish, I think.
Irish.
Irish, yeah. You mustn't confuse the two, though. It's not a good thing to confuse.
I think it's just like with Driekus, like I'm happy he's able to represent us as South Africa. So also like to push out the name there. South Africa is doing bits.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just so cool, especially during a Conor McGregor fight where it gets the most publicity in the world.
Yeah.
Views just shoot up. Pay-per-view gets sold out within minutes. It's just him representing us. Just
But having said all of that as well, I think if you look at the likes of Don and you look at the likes of Mike, are your guys's so Mike? Obviously, I've chatted to Don, but Mike, is your audience majority South African?
Not really, actually. Surprisingly, 0.5% of South Africans watch my videos, which is mad to think because obviously FIFA, in general, you know, like a lot of people from Europe watch my videos, like likes of UK, USA as well. So yeah, I just
That's
don't.
what I see as well.
Yeah, I don't think like people like know about, you know, content creation in South Africa. I mean, if you ask about like
It has to be
like
one of
where, like where creators are in terms of FIFA in SA, like you won't even know. Like I've been searching and I cannot find. So yeah, there's, you know, there's that.
Look, I'm not trying to say that we're not doing something right. I'm just saying
No. Yeah.
there's always something we can be doing better, you know?
Definitely.
But I mean, I think that's the thing is we should just not focus because, for example, like just adding on to this, some of you guys will know who Mr. Flack is.
Yeah.
Okay, so Mr. Flack is a Rust creator in South Africa. He's got over 100k subs now.
Oh damn.
So one of the interesting things is today or yesterday somewhere he tweeted out, I can't remember what it is, but it's like, I my old president is getting arrested or something like that. I can't remember the tweet, but it's something. It was like a third person way of saying the tweet. Like he didn't say, "Hey guys, lol, Zuma's getting arrested." He said or something to that effect. He made the message for an international audience to understand. And that made me click and realize that's because he has an international audience. Not everyone that follows him or watches him is South African. So if he said it a specific way, some people wouldn't understand it. Whereas the way he said it, everyone would understand it.
So then, are you talking about like relatability to everyone instead of just as like a minority being SA only? Yeah, I think that's also important. Like if you sort of, because I think a lot of the South African content creators, I'm not saying, when I say a lot, I'm saying I'm actually looking just at Fortnite specifically. They make Fortnite montages, for instance, and that's only really going to appeal to guys who know about you first of all, and who are in SA. Like if you go and, I don't know, it's just sort of, like I said, I haven't concluded fully on it. I was just sort of chatting to you guys about it to help with my thought process.
So the thing with the Fortnite, the reason why I've never liked the Fortnite montages is I always like ask the guys, and I said, listen, yeah, you can make a Fortnite montage. That video can get 1 million views tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
But then you walk into a LAN event. Are people gonna know who you are?
No. They won't.
Yeah.
That's
it's
my
like you've got to
problem
try
with. You need to associate your
personality,
yourself with your brand.
Yeah, so that's what I think. Like, especially with Noted's point of view, like he's really good at Fortnite. But like I try to advise him, if we had to shoot RL content, participate, because you never know what you could do in the next 2 years. You never know what content you could be posting. You could end up doing Fortnite, and we do a content or RL video with all of us doing like maybe a Q&A or something even fun, like challenges or something. He falls in love with it and starts making like he gets a lot of subs from it. He starts growing a lot quicker. Anything can happen. You just need to try it.
That's why I think I'm really looking forward for like this whole COVID thing to sort of settle down a little bit, so that we can like all just meet and brainstorm. Because there's one thing like brainstorming and making here on Discord, but I think it's different when you've actually met the guy and met everyone in person. I think it definitely solidifies a relationship, or it's like we literally have a relationship over the internet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and I think that's the other thing. I think people like to see a community be a community and be a part of something. It's almost like, let's put it this way, like all the orgs in SA, it's like you support Viepia, Sharks, I don't know why I said Viepia, I should have said Stormers, but Stormers, Sharks, the Bulls and things like that, versus like, let's say Punishers, or we go Anarchy, or we go Light, or whatever, like you name the orgs. So yeah, I think it's still in its infancy, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get you.
You know what I feel like we're missing here in SA? I feel like the Sidemen, in the UK, like like a group like that create IRL content every like Sunday. I don't know if you watch the videos.
Yeah,
yeah, like just being part of a community, like being something, like we all want to be part of something bigger than ourselves, like deep down.
Well, I mean,
everybody
I think that's what we all want to do. As soon as COVID dies down, that we all start filming IRL content.
Yeah,
I think
together.
It's just advisable, because like if you think about it logically here, if I'm gonna bring up Noted again, he only streams Fortnite, he only plays Fortnite. So if he could maybe like get an understanding on how to do RL content, it's going to be a lot easier for him or for anybody else that come into a group of people and film a video. You're going to feel a lot more welcome. You're going to enjoy it a lot more. So that's just,
As I think your mic's a little bit soft.
Is it fine now?
I don't know if you, for you guys as
far
well.
away from it.
Yeah, I was
Oh, it's cuz, Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting. But yeah, COVID's not a joke, bro. It's hectic.
Here's a question for you guys.
Okay.
What is your go-to food at your favorite restaurant? Like, you go to that restaurant specifically for that food.
Spur, chicken and cheese quesadilla.
What did I just hear?
Chicken and cheese quesadilla.
What did I just hear?
Quesadilla.
I would have to say Burger King, Big King Double XL.
What did you speak Japanese or something? I'm not used to that. Like when I go to 7, I go to Burger King. I just I don't have like my go-to thing. I just order whatever.
That's
Yeah.
facts.
It's like McDonald's and a McFlurry.
No, but he's
Yeah, but
saying...
who eats
no,
McFlurries,
he,
man?
No, he says...
restaurant.
Oh, no, that's not the question. The question is, what... If you go to a specific restaurant, there's always that one thing you'll always order at that one restaurant. What would it be?
Spur, chicken and cheese quesadilla. Boys, trust
Okay,
me.
but when was the last
good.
time you went to
Really good.
Spur?
But that's the point. The last time I went to Spur was probably a while ago because they don't do, well, as far as I know, they don't do deliveries like that anymore. And it's not on the menu, as far as I know. So it's like when I go to Spur, that's what I eat. Like, that's
Yeah.
it. Like if Spur loses that, I'm not going to Spur anymore. It's done.
Oh, okay.
Do you like eating your top?
Huh?
Luca's just chowing his
Sorry.
top.
Are you hungry, bro?
Wait, Luca, do you still have your braces in?
Yeah.
Weren't you supposed to get them out like a month ago?
I didn't even know you had braces.
Oh,
Do you have
like
braces?
2 months.
Is it the back or the front?
Both.
What?
What?
The back.
So you get baller braces where you can't see them at the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lebonics. Ooh.
It's his mom. um,
Hello, Lebonics, mom.
okay, Mike, what's your go-to meal at a restaurant?
Oh, it's a tough one. Like, I'll probably say Nando's, for the chicken. Like, just ultimately
yeah,
the chicken and chips.
Yeah, but that's all you can get at Nando's.
I don't know. I just
I-
love
I-
Nando's. I love Nando's. I won't lie.
Like you said, no into Nando's for the pork chops. I'd be like,
yeah, yeah, exactly, bro. It's like I go to Nando's
That's
because their
true.
hake is like on top. Bro. It's like,
Oh no.
Luca.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi, Luca.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine.
So quiet.
Do you want to answer the question?
I didn't hear the question.
I know you didn't. What is your go-to meal at any restaurant?
Beef burger, bruh.
a beef burger.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
From where?
I've got an idea.
Or chicken burger. Chicken burger from McDonald's, beef burger everywhere else.
Of course you go for McDonald's
A
because it's the only
chicken
thing you
burger
eat.
from McDonald's.
Bro, that's a grand chicken burger, right?
Yeah, grand chicken spicy.
Oh, my boy. Okay, not the spicy one, the plain one.
Not gonna lie,
garlic
gents, I
naan.
honestly think
Who orders
thing is-
chicken burgers from McDonald's?
It's lekker, man.
I
really
think
nice.
I think Steers is better than McDonald's, my opinion.
No.
Let's name a restaurant.
Of course,
and-
Steers
and
is better
name
than
your favorite food
McDonald's.
there.
How can you even compare them?
It's like
You can't compare Steers
class
and McDonald's.
compared to peasantry. It's literally there's a big difference there.
Nah,
This is
best
just-
meal.
Oh,
Best
Is the
meal
one-
is from Salsa, Bedford
Oh.
Center, and it's the nachos. Best meal. I'm sorry. No nachos.
How are you
Why
saying
is it
Steers isn't better than McDonald's? Who in their right
Steers is better than
mind
McDonald's.
would choose McDonald's over Steers? If I put you a Big Mac here or I give you a King Steer, what are you taking? Don't be dumb. Like, actually
King
think.
I don't like
Yes,
beef
I
burgers.
know
I don't like
it.
beef burgers from McDonald's. I mean,
Like
yeah, I
how-
don't like beef burgers.
Like, how?
If it was
like,
a chicken
that's
burger from
so
McDonald's or
odd,
beef
that-
burger from Steers, McDonald's all the way. What?
Okay, so if it was a chicken burger from Steers and a chicken burger from
Okay, Papa
McDonald's, where do
Tunde,
choose?
you need to, like, I don't know, maybe like
Really?
psychological treatment or something. Like, I don't know what happened in your life where you're choosing a Big Mac over a King Steer. Like, that's
that's
That's clever. That's a
it's like committing treason.
yeah,
That's
that is
Zola wants to fight.
literally illegal. Like, that's illegal.
Nothing beats the King Steers. You know what I like at Steers is the milkshakes.
Oh yes.
That's
Well, it's the
milkshakes
only
are-
fast food restaurant where the ice cream machine always bloody works.
That's true.
You can
McDonald's-
always get an ice cream from Steers, bro.
So the other restaurant for me is a Wimpy, right? And it's a double deluxe breakfast. I don't care if it's the evening, the afternoon, the morning. I will always have the double. Not a double deluxe. What is it called? Anyways, it's got a thing of 2 eggs, 2 things of bacon, one sausage.
My
Yeah.
problem with Wimpy, my fundamental problem with Wimpy
A lot of
is
sauce.
no. He has a plate of food. It has 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, a strip of bacon. That'll be 750 rand plus your kidney, please. That is my
Yeah,
problem
fair.
with Wimpy, bro.
Fair,
Like,
fair,
I don't
fair,
know
fair.
where Wimpy got their prices for their breakfast and shit, but holy
expensive.
crap. It is like
Gold
one of
plated,
the
bro.
most expensive places to eat breakfast.
It's like sterilized. They import the eggs from
I
Canada,
know.
dude.
My god.
Nah.
I don't
Nah, the
know.
only-
I don't know
yeah,
who
I'm
like
not
put 2 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, 3 pieces of bacon, and then like, that'll be 79
600
rand. Like,
Have you
What?
guys ever tried? There's a pasta, right? That goes into those cheese balls. Like cheese is like a thing, like those circle wheel cheeses.
yes, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yo, that-
And they
And then
make
they
it
put-
in there,
In
yeah.
it.
there.
Oh, best pasta ever. It's so creamy with all that cheese melted. Oh,
Yes, Lucas actually got a nice room.
yeah, Luca's something else, bro.
What?
You got a
Yeah,
nice
his
room.
background is nice.
Nice.
Yeah, your room's lacquer, bro.
Why haven't you done your bed, bro?
I have a weird question. For everyone. Mike, if you wanna
Yeah,
if you wanna answer this one, you can as well.
no shit.
If you got called into an immediate team meeting right now, what is one thing you wouldn't want to hear?
You're fired. What I wouldn't want to hear.
Yeah, what is
Oh,
one thing?
Base, Luca. Mm.
What is one thing you wouldn't want to hear in the team meeting?
My name. I don't want my name to be mentioned.
I like that one. That was good.
Luca coming into the call and saying,
Lucas a
finally coming out.
Did you see Patrick's, bro?
No ways.
Wait, is Chubbs leaving?
Yo.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
I
Luke
think
will be
the
my
worst thing is to like be told I'm getting kicked.
So that's one thing you
Another one.
wouldn't want to hear
I'm
in the
here.
team meeting.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
Chubbs
wanna
is
hear
here.
that.
Lol.
Yeah. No, I'm not going. I see the one thing you don't want to hear is cheers or bye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Mad Luca is confessing his gay.
Thank you, Chubbs.
No. Oh, fish.
Wait. You must only go to Steers on Wednesday. Wacky Wednesdays, bro. Yo.
Oh, no, two-
yo.
2 burgers, 2 fries. I can go nah.
Eating lacquer
That is
tonight.
That is fire, especially when you I don't know if you've seen where at Steers you can get this like box with like I think it's like 8 or is it 4 or 8 burgers?
It's 4 burgers.
4 burgers and 4. Oh my
Yeah,
lord.
it comes in that square box with that
Yeah,
with the
that's
fold up
I think
handle.
it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
Those things are
Where's
good, dude.
McDonald's? What are they doing?
Yeah.
What's this share box? What is that? Yo, I'm actually so keen for Steers.
Yo,
right now,
like
James.
Steers, hit us up. Sponsor us.
Yo, sponsor, like actually.
Ouch. Okay, another question.
Yes.
What is your most embarrassing thing ever when you were still in school or you are in school?
Oh,
My most
Your most
embarrassing thing.
embarrassing
What's embarrassing at school?
Yeah, something that happened to you or...
okay, I've got one.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Haz.
so
I also have one.
I was in grade
Mine's
10
bad.
and I
I
got
have a good one.
accepted to do the first team rugby tour. And I played scrum off. And I remember it was the matrix wanted to have fun on the tour and whatnot and stuff like that. They ended up buying alcohol and stuff like that to drink. And I was like, no. So now me being in grade 10, them being in grade 12, it's very awkward. And then we got cuffed. The teachers caught us with all the stuff, the matrix with all the booze and everything. And then we had to do a drug test. So now imagine a frail grade 10 boy like needed to be in the cup and everything, dude. I think that was the most embarrassing thing in my life. I never want to be in that moment ever again. I thought,
PTSD.
I've literally got PTSD from it.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. Like,
Yo, yes, I was in school quite a while ago. Bro.
Yeah, this is many years ago.
Back in my day,
I lost
when
that
there
part of my
was
memory. I don't know. I'm too old.
one time.
I only matriculated last year.
What happened,
Yeah,
Luca?
that was long ago.
Huh?
What happened?
I
Yeah,
broke my
Lucas
brace.
story.
Yeah,
You broke?
Oh no, I broke my brace now. But anyway, so I think it was like it was at the beginning of this year, like when we all went back from COVID, whatever. And then like you know how like they have those student teachers, whatever. They come in to like like fucking learn or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I didn't know she was behind me, and she was paying. She was hot, okay. And then I was speaking to my one friend. I was like, "Yo,
jeez.
this chick's hot, eh?" And then she was behind me, and I didn't know she was behind me. And then I was like,
Yes, I would have
and then
died.
I turned around and I saw her, and then I was on my toes. I was on my toes that day. So then I acted like I knew someone with the same name as her, whatever. And then yeah, I was like,
Someone said in the chat. Someone said in the chat when you have to take a cuck at school. Yo.
oh no.
Yo, you don't ever take a shit at
Yeah,
school.
that's
Never.
yeah, never. I don't think
Nah,
I
that's your
ever
shit,
did.
There you
Hold
hold
that shit in. You get home.
You hold
You unleash the wrath.
Hold that.
There's no
in.
ways,
You
bro.
want to go back there again, dude? Nah.
That's
Oh,
funny.
no.
Yo, Lucas story is funny. I'm trying to think.
I've got one story, but it's not like embarrassing. Okay, it's a little bit embarrassing, but it's weird. Like I had this boil on
I got
my,
one.
so it was a pimple, right? At first, and then it just like got really big. Okay, and we were writing science. Okay, and there was obviously we had to. So there was a chick sitting next to me because we sat 2-2, right? And I remember just playing with it here, playing with it here. And then I was like, oh, this is so nice. And I kept squeezing and I kept squeezing and I kept squeezing.
Oh no.
When the test was over, that whole boil sprayed all over her shirt and she never knew. I never told her.
Oh my god.
It was
That is
absolutely
fucked up.
disgusting. Blood,
That is
pus,
fucked
and
up.
all.
Oh.
All over on her left side of her shirt.
Oh
That
god.
is disgusting.
There's a guy, Adian, I think, might remember it. I'm not sure. I almost died because I didn't know it was squeezing. But I promise you, it didn't just come out. It went. It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Oh no! Wait, so you had a boil on your face, right?
Yeah, I think
And
it was a
you're-
boil.
You're
Maybe just a big,
maybe
maybe
it's
just a
just
big pimple.
you just start
It was a
pushing
big-
your
it was
skin
a
and
big
all
ass
blood started coming
pimple,
out.
and then you
Look,
just like
I had very bad acne. Like I've got, I don't know if there's still like I haven't got the best skin. But I mean,
But
I
like-
promise you, this thing was.
No, you were literally just going
You need
at
a
it.
skin
Like,
routine.
I was.
You must
Yeah,
get a skin routine.
it's fast to just push on it.
I
It's nice
literally, I
to
promise
just
you,
push on
I was just, and then I just kept holding it like, because I was thinking, right? And I was like, I'm fiddling with it. So I was like busy writing it, and I'm like,
It's
okay,
a
cool,
toy.
sweet. And then I got frustrated because I
Okay.
didn't understand the question, and then because there was, like when you squeeze a pimple, there's that, and then it's like popped. This just kept going and going.
Can we
No, man,
Can we-
it headshot the chick.
Labanix, we can't hear you. We can't hear you.
Okay. So let me tell you a story about this guy, right? He was my head boy at school. And man in grade 8 had bad acne, but I mean like pimples from heads, like from here to here, right? The one day he went like this to his face and all the pimples burst.
No, can we
on
like?
his whole hand. It
No,
was-
fuck, man. Can we stop talking about something else, please?
No,
Like a guy with his shoulders is like completely full of acne, and they just do this.
No, shut up. Okay, Mike,
nah.
Mike,
Stop it,
we're gonna be
Brad.
talking about the most
Mike,
scrumptious
Mike.
food.
What? Yeah, how do we go from talking about Steers burgers to this?
No, because someone said the most
Sorry, it was my
embarrassing
bad.
moment
That's the
of
only
his
thing I can think
ever.
of.
Okay, Mike, what's yours?
My bad.
I actually got one. I think it was grade 10 or grade 9. I'm not too sure. We were actually writing exams, and obviously before, like everyone else was studying. We were playing football inside the classroom, and like 5 minutes before, I think it was, we were playing football, and then with the basketball actually. So I actually hit the light bulb in the classroom, and as the teacher walked in. So, that was like the worst thing ever.
Oh,
my
yo,
days.
I could just imagine. Just
Oh,
Bro,
I
like-
have one. I have an embarrassing one for me. So grade 8 or 9, I cycled to school, and I was very good at cycling. Like I would wheelie and everything. And the one day I was leaving school, and I thought I'd be clever, and I was cycling through all the people leaving the school, and I was going quite fast, and for some reason, like, I slipped a little bit and I hit into someone, like I bumped them, and they went flying, bro. That was probably the most embarrassing thing that's happened to
Are you
me.
VDMing people in IRL?
Yeah, so that was probably the most embarrassing because it's like everyone's leaving the school and I just come here, wham. So yeah, that was probably my most embarrassing moment, and everyone saw that. So everyone made a joke, like when I'm riding my bike, they're all like, whoop. Yeah, but anyway, so
I think
What's the
my
most-
Oh, sorry.
No, go.
I think my most embarrassing time was went to a new school and I was the new boy, and then there was this hot teacher, but she was like in her 30s, but she had like a big booty. And the one day she was standing like in the front of the class, and I went up to behind her and I was going like this to behind her bum. And she turned around.
That is buggers. Oh, that's actually
that's
golden.
not embarrassing.
And I was the new boy.
Oh my days.
Why are you going?
Because she had like a.
I get you. When it's art, bro.
No, this is bio, bro.
No, I'm saying when it's art, if you know what I mean. It's art.
Bro, the pill, join the podcast, bro. We have some questions for you.
Sick.
He's always sick.
I was about to say, is the pill still in the org?
This guy said,
Ooh. Yo, he's calling you out, bro.
Yo, I just faced you.
I had
This guy's in chat, I remember.
diarrhea at school during an exam, and I had to walk to the bathroom from the hall, and the whole school heard me. Ah!
Oh boy.
nah.
Sis.
Okay, what is the most embarrassing thing you
Bring your
saw?
camera.
What's the most embarrassing thing you saw someone else do at school? Like your whole thing. What is like something like someone did something so embarrassing at school? Like you're like, I would hate to be that person.
He shat in his
I've got
pants.
one. I've got one. But it's shame.
In front of the class.
It's embarrassing though.
Everything that went leaking down on the floor.
Nah,
Oh my.
I need to tell you. So we had maths lit, and then you get so this is one bra Kevin.
Yo, someone naming him, bro.
Nah, he's
Yo.
a boy, but he's 20 this year. Okay, he's turning 20 this year, but he's from like he's like one of these rich, like so totally rich bra, and he always comes. He thinks he's like 170 centimeters, but he thinks he's the biggest oak on this earth because he gyms. He always like flexes and stuff. So I'm like, Kevin, are you gonna do legs today? And he's, yeah, legs. I was like, what you gonna do? Squat. And he wears this tight pants and he just squats and it all hears and the pants just tear. And he just like stands up and his eyes are like wide. He's like, oh shit. And I'm like, Kevin, are you gonna so you're gonna do squats today? And then he squats again and it tears more than the whole pant from the top of his like waist to the bottom of his ass. His whole thing is torn. And he's
That's
walking
not-
around like that in school.
That's-
That is so bad.
I had a guy-
the thing. Sorry, but it's like it's funny that you say like that's so bad. But in my school, like
No,
like
it's
Oaks used to
bad.
fight and play soccer and like and do
Yeah,
a lot of shit.
but it's like- it's not a
someone walking
fight,
around
like,
with the ripped
it's-
pants at my school was like oh, they were playing soccer or they were in a fight. It's like
Yeah.
a ripped pants
got an embarrassing
wasn't
story.
that
But
bad.
it's funny. If you
I'll
know
let you-
if you know him as a person, it's very funny.
Apparently, the pill got bullied at school.
No,
Okay, but
I
hammer
never
guy.
got bullied. I
So-
dreamt that oak.
I wasn't feeling great the one day, right? And I was in this gym routine back in the day, you know, and I went to gym with my mate, and it was leg day, and obviously I was single back then, and you know, trying to get in whatever, but we started doing squats, and there's like, it just so happened to be that there was all the girls just decided to go gym that day, okay,
Oh no.
and I went down for a squat, and I farted. And I remember getting back, and I was like I had headphones on. I felt that I farted. I just didn't know how loud it was, right?
Oh,
and
no.
as I came up, I go with my shoe. I'm like, you know, like you pretended it was the shoe, bro. But like the girl behind me knew exactly what had happened. She looked at me like this, and I was like, okay, I'm out. go home, bro.
Wait, Ski,
It
did
was-
you go
it-
to Sunwood High?
It was so embarrassing.
Sunwood High is still very hectic, bro. Sunwood High is it's a different school, bro. It breeds different people. But anyway, Hazard, your story.
Wait, is this still the
Embarrassing.
embarrassing? Okay, so I remember. So you know when you do swimming, and like it's like you have like those houses that you represent, like a blue team, a purple
Yeah,
team,
yeah,
a yellow
yeah.
team, whatever. So any color.
Gryffindor.
As you like, you got your speedos on and everything. And I remember my one friend. I don't think he had like those tire things to tie your speedo on. And he went to go stand on, and when he jumped, there was a whole bunch of people behind him. He landed in the water, and his pants went straight down. His speedo went off him, literally completely off. So he had to get back on, swim for the thing, put the pants back on, and then go. It was so bad. So we could just see his ass like just floating around the water. It was bad.
Oh,
I've got another question. Now that I see Storm testosteros, I don't know how to say that. I've never known how to say that. But do you think the Fortnite scene in SA is smaller or bigger than it used to be? Because I feel like it's lost a bit of hype, in my opinion. Maybe I've just distanced myself.
I
from
think
it.
it's bigger.
You think it's
I
bigger?
think that's smaller.
Yeah.
I think it's smaller as well.
There's so much gents like yesterday, when we were playing at 20. I look through like who's playing, and there's so much people I've never heard of. Like,
Yeah, if you look at Mandra's stream now,
There's
there
so
was like
much.
over 500 queued.
yeah, customs are stacked
There
up
is a
to
lot.
100 people every single day.
But are
on
those all
one
from
court.
SA though? That's the
Yeah.
question.
Yeah, that's SA.
All SA guys.
And I think what's the main thing is I think console is still the majority.
100%.
That's true.
100%.
It's
So-
cheaper that way as well.
But I mean, I think it's the hype isn't there, right? Like it's died, but it's
Yeah.
definitely bigger.
Okay. So it's like
But again, you
It's
comparing
rise,
it,
but it's plateauing now.
lockdown. Like before lockdown, there weren't that 100 people queue lobbies. Yes, it was like once in a while, but now it's like every single day at like
Yeah, it's like
11 o'clock at night. But
yeah.
before lockdown, it wasn't there, so it's really hard to compare it.
okay, but now, so Don, you said it was smaller. Why do you say it was smaller?
I
From
don't
your
know. I
opinion?
think I think I just I stopped playing the game, so like I stopped caring about it, stopped caring who's
Mm.
playing it.
Yeah.
Like if you look
Okay,
at
then
FPS,
my
yeah.
question to Peel: Do you feel like it's more toxic or less toxic than it used to be, or do you feel like it's still the same? Because it was.
Surprising for me, the toxicity has died, but I think it's because the hype around has died as well. I
Yeah.
feel like having that hype in a community, toxicity carries with it, in a way. But because, like, yes, there's obviously toxicity here and there on Twitter and stuff. It's not as bad, but also it's not as the hype isn't there.
So,
Whereas
so why do you think that hype has died? Because is it because like the lockdown now? There's no like because I feel like the IRL tournaments is where it's at.
Yeah.
And I think maybe because everybody is all online now, it's kind of like taking the hype a bit away from it.
But also, like, you would think that because, I mean, there's like a 20k prize pool now and there's a 50k prize pool, 20. You would think that hype will be boiling there. But
Yeah.
I think it's the RL events really brings it. I think if we have a RL, if we have a LAN,
It's gonna be
the
massive.
competitive, the hype, that stuff, even after the LAN will be back because you're like, oh wait, that guy he plays better than me at this LAN 20, so I wanna prove it wrong. I wanna show that I'm better, and I think that's when Twitter will also get more toxic, and everyone will get more toxic because of the
I think.
But I don't. How's that healthy though?
I don't know.
Not. I think the
It's
thing
not,
with
that's the problem.
Fortnite, I am probably completely wrong, but it's just my opinion. Is I think with Fortnite, a lot of old pro players that played Fortnite, and key community figures in Fortnite, were a lot younger at the time when they played the game, and I feel like now that 2-3 years have passed, I feel like a lot of those people have matured, because I mean, especially going from people that were 15, 16, they are now 18, 19, 20 year old, so they've gone from being teenagers in school to literal adults with jobs and everything. So I think those key members that created hype around it, that had the little niche community, I think a lot of those figures don't play the game anymore, and they've matured into something else, or they're not as committed to Fortnite anymore. And I feel that might be the reason behind Fortnite not being as hype anymore. Because remember, if you look at any other, well, most of the games, if you look at CS:GO, R6, Dota, all of these, most of the professional players are adults. I mean, if you have a 16-year-old player in a CS:GO team, they are considered very young. Like, that is a very, very young professional CS:GO player if he's 16. Most CS:GO players would be 18, 20, 22. When I did CS:GO when I was 16, 17, I was one of the youngest people in the country doing pro CS:GO. So I think with Fortnite, you have professional players at 14, 13 years old, and in 3 years time, 4 years time, they then mature a lot more. They become adults, they become older, and they don't have that same passion or enthusiasm. Whereas if you pick up something when you're already an adult, you tend to stick with it a lot longer. For example, if you're a professional CS player, you started at 18, you were already an adult when you started playing professional, so that game comes with you into your adulthood. Whereas when you play Fortnite, you're a pro player at 14, by the time you become an adult, everything changes. Your whole perception on everything changes. So that game doesn't come with you into your adulthood.
Yeah.
So I feel maybe that's just my take on it.
Like, I still enjoy playing Fortnite, but I do feel it's not, and I don't mean this in a condescending way at all. But I think if you look at it was designed for kids. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And I think, do you think maybe that also has a bit of a role as to why it's not carried to later on? For me, like a boomer, for instance, like I prefer Apex now. Like Apex is a shooter.
So much fun. Yeah.
It's a shooter. Like I know that if like CS, I know that if I am better at shooting, I will win the fight. Versus Fortnite, it's like I feel shooting doesn't. Yes, it's important. Don't get me wrong, but I feel mechanically you need to be gifted as well.
Yeah, it's more like,
I think mechanics play a bigger role than
I feel like it's more
than aim.
You need to be able to build a lot better than what your aim should be. I feel.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Like, because if you're able to, it's just editing as well.
But I feel like there is definitely that factor of having the game being designed for children that plays a toll on adults playing it. Because with most of the games, if you play Apex, or okay, not really Apex, but if you play, I'm trying to think now, PUBG, or if you play CS:GO, or I don't know, with Valorant, their cartoon style, what I'm trying to get to is when you kill someone in other games, that means they're like the game says you killed this player. As for example, with like CS:GO, when you shoot someone, you can see a whole bunch of blood splatter on the wall behind them. You killed them. This person killed this person. It's violent. It's graphic. It's realistic. Whereas in Fortnite, it's like you eliminated this person. There's no blood. There's no gore. There's no a sense of like I killed someone. It's like, okay, cool. You went back to the lobby. You know, there's no this.
Do you remember? Like, I understand. Say for instance, CS:GO is for free. I understand that. Fortnite is also for free. So now when Fortnite came out, when did it come out? 2018? End of 2017?
Yeah. 2017.
I am global in CS, you ass.
I was in like, I think grade 7, grade 8. So like, it's like, at the beginning, it's a free game. You're playing it because it's free. So you don't expect it to be the best graphics or whatever, but to where it's grown now as one of the most popular games in the world, but still for free, and it doesn't have those certain things. It's because nowadays children are playing it, whereas when it first came out, it was teenagers and young adults. But yeah,
I'll open my CS right now, you chop. So I agree with you in a sense. I feel, I don't know. But I mean, even if you look at the pro players at the Fortnite World Cup, I mean, I think one of the youngest people there was Skeptic.
It was King.
Or
King
King.
was it?
But I mean, he was 14, 15, 14.
Yeah, I think he was like 14.
young.
Yeah,
He was 14 or 15. And he was the youngest person there.
yeah.
And I mean, now even at that time, they were adults. You had majority adults playing that tournament. Now, my question is, are those people in 2019, I believe the World Cup was? Are those people still playing Fortnite?
Look at Tifu, for example.
Tifu's moved to Warzone.
He's moved to Warzone completely because he doesn't enjoy the game as
Nick
much.
Merckx, Warzone. Tim the
Warzone.
Tatman, Warzone. Ninja, League of Legends,
They all
Valorant.
moved away.
Booger, I
Like,
think
no-
Booger started playing Valorant.
Yeah.
Like,
Booger still plays Fortnite competitively. Still does it.
Yeah,
Same
but he
with-
doesn't play as he used to, like as much.
No, like genuinely, I follow him on Instagram and stuff like that. Every half an hour, it's a new clip of him hitting something at Fortnite.
One is opening this.
Every single
I'm gonna fucking...
Ways with Fortnite. Same with
Like, how to get under somebody's skin.
Now it's 80%. He's just now going to drop it to 50 and then 30%.
I think it's I don't like for YouTube wise. I don't think Fortnite is the best way to start your channel unless it just came out. If the game just came out and you started your YouTube channel based on that, it's understandable because people have been watching you for that long.
Yeah.
With me, when I started my YouTube channel, it was like when Fortnite was still like very, very sick. Like it was nice. People, were enjoying the game.
But what I don't understand is why does South Africa, and this has always irritated me, why does South Africa not emphasize and push Dota 2 as much as we used to? Because Dota 2 still has the largest prize pool of any game every single year.
Yeah.
It looks very boring.
Vouch.
It's
I think
not
that's
very
what
good.
I prefer League over
I'll
Dota,
try-
and I know you're gonna be like, League is
He
shit.
just said League over
prefer-
Dota.
But you see, like exactly my point.
You play Clash of Clans.
Exactly my point. Like I prefer League of Legends over Dota.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, so the
Dota seems
the
boring.
Dota 2. Here's the thing, right? The Dota 2 prize pool is funded purely from the players buying the yearly battle pass. They take the yearly battle pass, which is called the compendium, and they take all of that money, plus they add in some of their own money and sponsorship money, and they make a prize pool out of that every year. And every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, right now, I think it's sitting on something like almost $40 million.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone was losing their minds when they found out that Booger won $3 million from Fortnite, and oh my god, that was like incredible. And like, meanwhile, Dota pro teams were winning $15 million at the time. Like,
And plus, he won it and got $2
Okay,
million taken away from him.
you're
for
taxed.
tax, which was like a rip.
Do you guys watch Dota though, like on Twitch?
Yes, I watched Dota.
You,
been
you
opposed
guys
to it.
watch
Yes, I
because for me personally, no, it's just maybe I'm not a Dota fan, but it just doesn't seem as appealing as League of Legends. Because League of Legends is very a lot more flashy than Dota in my opinion. But Dota, I would say, sorry, League of Legends is a very much washed out version than Dota. I feel like Dota there's a lot more mechanical stuff. It's like, there's more things to worry about in Dota.
Yeah.
Well, like, I always made the joke, I'm a big Dota fanboy, and that's why I always said those who can't play Dota play
League of Legends, and that's fine.
I mean, I see it, like, don't get me wrong, CSGO,
But from
like, I never played it properly, so I don't know if I enjoyed it or not, but I like the sense of, like, a 4v4, 5v5. I like that type of stuff. Like, where you have to go in and you have to eliminate the targets to stop the bomb or something like that. I like that. Similar to Rainbow Six Siege. I love that. But
Then why don't you play it?
I don't know, like, it's...
And that's something I want to like also kind of ask as well, is that has it, like, if you feel like, I feel like what I'm seeing is if you don't stream Fortnite, people in SA are not going to watch you.
Yeah.
I feel like if you're playing anything other than Fortnite, I think Twitch is where you need to be streaming on.
Yeah.
And that's just an observation. I
No,
could be wrong.
it is true because like when I stream Fortnite,
Oh no.
now I can
don't
average.
agree with that. So
I
the thing
can
is,
I think it depends on your
views now, but
community.
the thing is now, but don't get me wrong. Like I understand people are interested in me playing Fortnite with other bunch of people, which is sick. But then when I play, say for instance, like a horror game, there is still some people that want to watch me, and then there's just other people that come and pop in, and they end up leaving because they want to see the competitiveness in Fortnite. They like that competitiveness. When it comes to playing a normal game, they want to see a competitive rivalry between
the
people.
biggest thing is I'm trying to take a learning lesson from Ninja in my streaming career, in the sense that if let's take examples, if Courage JD plays any game, he gets the same amount of viewers. If Tim the Tatman plays any game, he gets the same amount of viewers. XQC plays any game, he gets the same amount of viewers. You take key individuals. Let's take, for example,
Summit.
Tfue in his hype. No, Tfue can get, Summit
Okay.
can get the same viewers in any game.
Oh yes.
Yeah, okay. So now I'm saying, so those are people that are classified as variety streamers, right? But now let's
Yes.
take professional gamers. Let's
Ninja.
take Ninja, who used to sit on 200 concurrent viewers, now playing
200K.
League of Legends for 5,000 people.
Yeah.
Now let's take Booger. When I saw Booger playing Valorant, Booger used to average 40, 50k viewers. He played Valorant for 2,000 people. If you take Tfue was hitting 100k concurrent at Fortnite. When he moved over to Warzone, and even now, I see he's like on 8k, 10k. So here's my problem with all the Fortnite pro players that streamed Fortnite with those hypes, is those communities don't follow. Some
They
do.
don't.
Some, of course, but majority don't.
Yeah.
So that's
that
what I'm scared of,
brings you
and that's
back-
the same thing that's happened with me with my channel. Is at my peak I was averaging 400-500 concurrent viewers on Fortnite, and now when I play Tarkov, I get 20 people watching.
Yeah.
And the problem is, inevitably the game will die. Your hype around the game will die. Your passion for the game will die. It is inevitable.
But you see, like, it's just like I want to be able to bring my stream along and say, for instance, like when I play Fortnite and I say, guys, I'm not list to play Fortnite right now. Let's play another game. Like I want people to be able to enjoy it no matter what.
Yeah, that's
Because
what you need to do.
I want to be able to vibe I want to be able to vibe with chat as much as I'm vibing with the game. Like if I'm really enjoying the game, I want the chat to be able to enjoy the game. And I just feel like sometimes Fortnite can get so boring. Like I'm like thinking to myself, why would you want to watch me play Fortnite where you could watch me play something else where I can get scared shitless, and it's better for you guys. It's more entertaining.
But something I saw in my community as well is when I play Fortnite, I have a whole bunch of viewers, and I've been having these viewers. And now that I started streaming other games like Tarkov, and when I was doing like my racing game series and stuff, all of a sudden, all of my OGs, like I'm talking about people that subbed to me 3, 4, 5 years ago, are back in my stream.
Yeah.
Like all of the super OGs are back in my channel watching me play games I'm enjoying playing. But now none of the Fortnite viewers are there anymore. So
that to me is like, it's a bit interesting with the whole Fortnite loyalty, is that people watch. I think got to be careful that they don't watch you because of Fortnite. They need to watch you because of you. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's just a couple of things I've been noticing, and it just seems to me from just observing, it looks like that if you want to play Fortnite, if you want to stream Fortnite, do it on YouTube. If you want to play another game, do it on Twitch. That's just my opinion.
But the problem is the people that would want to support you no matter what.
They'll come across. I'm not. So we're not talking about those people.
Sometimes they never do. Sometimes they don't know. Because remember now, you stream on YouTube. Say for instance with me, I've got over K subs now. I'm grinding to where I'm getting my monetization. Maybe a little bit longer. Then I'm gonna tell people to move to Twitch. I'm gonna do the dual stream. Same what Luca did. That's I would do.
Don't do it. Trust me.
But why?
That's
But
really
why?
not good.
But the problem is,
Do you understand? But why? Because
you go to Twitch and you have never streamed on Twitch before. You have to do all those certain things. Nobody's opposed to you on Twitch. you put your link there, nobody ends up joining because they don't get noties anymore. You see what I'm
Look,
trying to
no,
say?
he has my suggestion to anyone that wants to go from YouTube to Twitch. Out of all the methods I've seen and people try and personal experience stuff, the best way to stream to Twitch is start your YouTube stream for 2 hours on YouTube, have your viewers, and then say, guys, I'm going to Twitch now, and then go live on Twitch straight after and have people come through to continue watching on Twitch. The dual streaming, bad idea. I've seen many people do it. Majority fail.
I've seen people. Sorry to stop you there. I've
Yeah,
seen
yeah.
people post like small snippets of like saying that they're going to Twitch on their YouTube channel. You know,
Oh,
like a
short
10
type
second
of
video.
thing, yeah.
I think that helps a lot. Personally, I would say.
That does
then you
help.
pin that as your main video. Where as soon as they go into your channel, it starts playing. So I think that's
I
also.
also think you need to make sure that there's fish in the pond. That's kind of like the thing that I'm trying to get to. You got to make sure that there's fish in the pond, if that makes sense. It doesn't help I go stream Apex on YouTube if the whole community in SA is on Twitch.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
you.
You feel me? Like, I'm not saying if you want to stream on YouTube, stream on YouTube. But I feel like if you know that there's a whole lot of fish biting for Apex content, and that's a weird analogy, but with the fish thing, but it's going to be easier if you go to Twitch and say, okay, cool, because I'm streaming Apex, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch. Because I'm streaming Fortnite, I'm going to be streaming on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I mean, I did that. I did at a stage. I was streaming Fortnite on YouTube and RP on Twitch. That's
And
what I
like,
did
for
for a very
me,
long time.
There is a different feel to Twitch as well.
There is.
I'm not saying we should go to Twitch.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we should go to
100%
Twitch. That's not
is.
what I'm saying. But there is a different feeling when you're on Twitch. And RP, I feel like, works better on Twitch than it does on YouTube.
Yeah, that does make sense.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
The only thing that's nice about YouTube is discoverability. Twitch,
Yes, 100%.
Twitch still does not have discoverability.
It's got horrible discoverability. Like, horrible.
That's true.
Like, you'll never be found there. Like, I think at least if you're on YouTube and you're streaming 12 hours a day, whatever, you know, you do that whole 12-hour stream, I think that'll be more beneficial on YouTube because you'll be suggested to a lot more different people. Because if they clicked on your content and you've liked that video, YouTube will pick it up and say, okay, cool, we're going to continue to recommend that content to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas Twitch, it won't be like that.
Yeah.
Also, like, a big problem is like that. I personally, I still have it though. It's like, okay, cool. I'm streaming on YouTube. I've been grinding YouTube for, let's say, a couple of months or whatever, and I'm averaging 20 viewers, right?
Mhm.
Now all of a sudden I'm telling everyone, oh, I'm moving to Twitch now. I'm not gonna get close to as much views as that.
No.
I feel like that's still
No,
like
you
for
won't.
me that's still a problem now. Like, I'm like, fuck, should I stream on? And I spoke to Don, should I stream on YouTube or Twitch? Because I feel like if I stream on YouTube, then I'm gonna get more views and stuff. But if I stream on Twitch, I can't make money. I can't make any money
Yeah.
from YouTube except super
And-
chat.
and
So I'm
that's-
members.
Yes, and I agree with you, dude. Like,
I
that's something
don't
I'm
know.
struggling now as well.
It's like you
because-
have that community, but
Yes.
now you're
Unfortunate,
basically
yeah.
building up your whole platform over again.
Yeah.
But for the long run, it's better. But currently, I'm getting like 10 viewers comparing to 20 plus like viewers, or you know,
Yeah.
I feel like that's a big problem. And also, it ruins like the stream vibe. Like shit now, like I got interacting with
Like you
chat,
used
I'm
to, yeah.
interacting with the same
Yeah.
people, and whereas on YouTube, I used to interact with different people. And it'll like, I don't know. It's just I feel like that's a big problem. And how do you counter that? Like, how do you?
I don't know.
think the
You know,
biggest
it's-
I'm still trying to figure that
the
out.
biggest thing that we need to do, and I think we're all guilty of it, is we keep over analyzing what we should be doing and how we should be streaming everything, as opposed to just stream.
Yes, exactly that. That is
Like,
so true.
The fact of the matter is, I'm not pulling in the same amount of viewers that I used to a year ago or 2 years ago, but that's because I'm not streaming for 12 hours a day like I used to a year ago. Now I stream for 3 hours a day every second day, and it's like, how would I ever in my life expect to get the same amount of viewership from going 12 hours a day every single day, strict schedule, strict content, everything? And now I'm like, I stream and I kind of feel like it because of uni and everything that's going on. There's no ways I would still maintain the same amount of viewership. And I think that's demotivating. So I think the biggest thing that everyone needs to do is just start with a clean mindset and just start streaming again. Just stream. Instead of thinking like
Where to be.
I need to go back to my old philosophy. If I'm gaming, I should be streaming.
Yeah.
But I think like with streaming as well, like us being in Anarchy, I think we need to stream where we play a game all together. Like I know it sounds weird, but like Among Us, I know it's dead, but imagine how sick it would be if we all stream, we all play Among Us together as an AG thing. It would be so sick.
Yeah.
What an idea. Now just hear me out, right?
Is
Please,
it a
can we
leak
all-
or is it a?
It's not a leak. Have I leaked something already?
No. You
Okay.
go.
So I think we need to have a look at a game called Dread Hunger.
That
saw
was
you
trending
playing
last
that,
night on
yeah.
Twitch.
Boys, trust me when I say that game is going to be the next big thing, and I think us as Anarchy need to climb on that. It's an 8-player game, okay? Among Us on steroids with great graphics, okay? There's 2 thralls, and there's 8 different classes. So you get the hunter, you get the navigator, you get the captain, and the goal of the thing is to steer the ship through a map, get nitro, blow up the iceberg, and get out. And the thralls are supposed to stop you from doing that. I think we will have so much fun with that, and I think
that's
a lot
that's
of
like I feel like
it's going to be guys.
it would
Please,
be
like,
entertaining for viewers as well, and not only for the viewers but for us.
yeah,
Because you want to play a game, you're like, oh, I'm playing a game that I'm very excited for. Why not just stream?
yeah.
Why not just stream it for the fun of it? I think we should do that.
I mean, like for example, Luca was playing RP for like 8 hours a day. You might as well have been streaming it because I mean, RP
Yeah.
brings in a lot of viewers.
Yeah, it does.
Like I've been playing a lot of EFC off stream. I've been playing a lot of CS off stream. Like I should just be streaming. I don't know if why we aren't streaming as much as we should be.
Can I be honest, bro? Like, I feel that sometimes it feels like I get this doubt in the back of my mind that I'm like, this content that I'm doing now is just not good enough, and I don't
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like I want to be, yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? You know, ha ha ha. I
And
can't
you're
be
just
like
not
that. I
feeling
can't be
it.
like
Yeah,
that
no.
100% of the time.
I
Unfortunately,
totally agree with you.
believe it or not, I'm like pretty boring, dude. Like, I'm boring. Like, let's be honest. Like, I can't keep up this facade per se. I'm not
But you
fake,
see,
but
Hammer, you
do
see
you
exactly
understand?
what you brought up with that
And that's
game.
bad. You know.
You stream, okay, and you having fun brings out like how you are as a person towards your streamers, your personality, and how you interact with everybody, and just by having fun, which people enjoy the most. And I think that would be the biggest thing for us.
I think
As
what we
It would
need
be
to
nice.
do is we all need to learn from, in my opinion, the greatest streamer to ever walk this planet. I don't care if you don't agree with me, then like I don't care. But we all need to learn from XQC.
Exactly, I knew it.
He is the best.
Please
He is the
don't.
best streamer. He is the best
How is
streamer.
the best
I look like him. What?
No, you don't look like him.
He's
The-
literally.
Thank you.
The reason he's the best streamer in the world is because of how authentic he is. He will come on stream when he's having a bad day, and people will know he's having a bad day. He will come on stream when he's having a good day, and they will know it. And people will still watch him regardless, whether he's in a good mood, a bad mood, whether he's raging or having fun, whether he's laughing or swearing. It doesn't matter. People still will watch him.
How's
Like,
that relatability?
Exactly, bro. Like, I mean,
And
he's the
authentic.
same person that would go on stream. He would win $500,000 on gambling, have the biggest laugh, and then go and lose it all 10 minutes later.
Oh.
And then
Which
be like,
which we don't condone. Yeah,
no,
but-
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Please don't say that.
I'm just saying out of his as an example, and then be super mad at
just
it.
pulling a leg.
He just has this thing where you can just watch him. Like those who have watched XQC, and like you can't just watch him once, because then you're gonna see one of his personalities and you're gonna be like, okay, I don't like this personality. You're not gonna watch him. If you actually watch him and you've seen all his personalities, he is the most addicting streamer to watch ever.
Because I think
Hands
I caught
down.
him on a bad day. I think I caught him on a bad day because I watched one of his streams and I was like, yes, like this guy's pretty damn toxic, and I don't particularly like that.
Okay, but the thing
No,
is,
he is
the
toxic.
way he is
Toxic.
super toxic, but
He
the
is
way
toxic,
the
eh?
way he is toxic is entertaining if you know the
Okay.
story behind it.
But then again, because I feel like I'm very toxic, which is ironic. I can get very toxic in games. Very toxic.
XQC is one of the very, very few streamers where I can put on his stream and I can actually watch him for hours.
Yeah, but
Most streamers you can put on and you'll watch a streamer 10 minutes, 20 minutes,
10 minutes,
half
be
an
like,
hour.
okay, I'm gonna go do my own thing.
Next streamer, next person. XQC, you put that shit on and like you're like, let's just see what he's doing. Wow, what's XQC up to? 3 hours later, oh, okay, I think I've had enough now. You know, that's just... And I think we need to figure out how he's doing it. And
But figure out it fast.
yeah,
Like as soon as
But like
possible.
really though, like, and I'm glad we're coming together and chatting about it because I don't know, I haven't figured it out and I won't figure it out by myself, and I don't think we will figure it out by ourselves. Like we need to come together and just be like, listen, this is what's worked for me, this is what's worked for you. Let's see if we can marry the two and then be better as an org as well.
for those that just joined, the guy at the bottom of the... Wait, let me front and center him. This is Mike. It's Mike. You guys can go check him out on YouTube. 30k subs. Very big FIFA content creator. He is joining AG as a FIFA player and a content creator. So, for those of you who just need to be updated.
2 seconds.
Thanks for that intro. Love it. Thanks, bro.
So I think we can actually wrap it up soon. Any other questions or topics you want to bring up?
No, I think it's all been. I think everything's been said, eh?
I think so.
yeah.
I love these discussions though.
No one can even see the peel.
Yo, bro, I'm so lazy to like turn my lights on. Like, I just want to like, it's like hibernating season for the pill.
What's the matter, dude? Did you get the
No, I woke up like 30 minutes ago
So that's
because I have to stay up the whole night.
that's exactly it. Like Babatunde says, you can like I've seen streamers, like even South African streamers. These people spend bank on their overlays, on their equipment, on like they've got the best equipment, they've got the best overlays, they've got the best quality. They play training games, they do all this shit, and they get 5 viewers, they get 10 viewers. Then you have XQC who puts his webcam on, like it can stream off of a potato, will stream in 720p and will play Geometry Dash with no overlays or anything, and the dude will still rake in 100k viewers.
Yeah.
Like
It's the quality of the content versus
the quality of the image.
Yes, like, you know what I mean? Like, what's it? But yes, you know what I mean. You know exactly what I mean.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you can have stuff be... The problem is anybody can have good quality. Anybody can go and buy DSLR webcams and have best overlays and whatever. But if you're not entertaining or you don't spark that engagement with the audience, then it's like there's no point because there's nothing different between you and the next person with good quality and good overlays, or the next person with good quality and good overlays. It's all the same person playing the same game, doing the same thing. Whereas you need that individuality, personality spark to hook people.
Yeah, agreed. I think it's because everybody can get their hands on that quality now. Like everybody can get their hands on a good mic. Everybody can get their hands on a good. So, back in the day when streaming first started out, I can understand maybe that you check this guy's audio quality is insane. But now it's just like, okay, but this is how it should be. And what makes it different now? Like you say, XQC with his authenticity. Yes.
Yeah.
And I think that's very important. Like that authenticity, the interactivity.
For example, let me put it now. If I turn all my stuff to maximum quality and I become super engaging and I stream Fortnite right now and I go live, I'll have X amount of viewers. If I had to leave my house right now, start a stream on my phone with mobile data saying I'm gonna go have a burger at Burger King right now, what stream do you think is gonna be having more viewers?
You'll get more views with Burger King.
And that's exactly it. Because-
Not that you won't get enough on Fortnite, but I mean,
No, I agree. Like that's why the points I'm making. I would get 20 people watching me, maybe 30 people watching me play Fortnite. It's like, okay, it's another day, another Fortnite, blah, blah. Oh, this is new. This is interesting. Doesn't matter of the quality. Doesn't matter how I'm streaming or whatever. It's like, oh, this looks interesting. I'm gonna watch this.
Yeah, I think it's
and
just
that's what it boils down to.
Exactly, it's just very interesting to watch. Something brand new pops out of nowhere, and you end up shocking everybody. You're like, oh, okay, this is new. I actually like this. It's sick. And then, yeah,
So
I think there might be there might be a bit of a turnaround again because I used to really enjoy watching Logan Paul and Jake Paul's vlogs. I used to love it because it was IRL content. And then obviously the world moved off into streaming, and then I felt like lockdown happened, or even before that, everybody moved to streaming. So now streaming's super saturated, but maybe the IRL content is actually now lacking. Everybody wants that now because that's actually what people want to be seeing, you know? Because we're all in this lockdown period. We all at home. We all like literally animals in a cage, and I think that's what people are really like. They want to see that. Like they want to see, oh, you know, oh, these guys are living their best life. You know, this is nice. I can be a part of this. You know, something I can buy into. Versus us sitting at home playing games. Everybody is kind of sitting at home playing games.
I mean, if you look at a lot of the OG vloggers and stuff, Tanner Fox, Adam LZ, all these guys. When I started watching Tanner Fox and Adam LZ, when Adam LZ was a BMXer, Tanner Fox was a scooter kid. And they would go to the park and they would film scooter stuff. That's when I used to watch him like almost religiously, with Adam LZ going to the skate park and riding his BMX and talking about BMX and meeting people and his whole journey. Now I feel when I watch Adam LZ or Tanner Fox, it's like, look at the car, 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 look at the car. Oh, new girlfriend. Look at the car, look at the car, look at the car.
yeah, because when he got his Nissan GTR, he was always test driving other cars and racing them around, and then he would do a scooter thing, and then cars again, and then it literally just car.
And same with Adam LZ. Adam LZ was like BMXing, look at the car, going with friends, BMXing, look at the car. Now with Adam LZ, it's look at the car, look at the car, look at the car, look at the car.
Yeah,
so I feel like their content
loses that. Sorry, yeah, carry on.
I think what happened is the problem with a lot of content creators, and I'm guilty of it, is you test the waters, and then you see like, oh, okay, this is doing very well, so I'm gonna focus on this, and you focus more on it, it does better. You focus more on it, it does better, and then you keep focusing on thing, and you neglect everything else until you build this thing. Then you build this thing to such a point where everything else is now being neglected. This is your main focus, and everyone is like, okay, but that's kind of boring now. Do something else, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
Coming to that point. Coming to that point as well, what I'm feeling, and I actually watched it on a video on TikTok, surprisingly, about this, is everyone is, to have a role model is important, but doing everything that role model isn't. You have to be very unique when it comes to content. If I'm going to be like, oh wait, this guy's YouTube is doing well, I'm going to follow everything he's doing. Why would people rather come watch you than him if you're copying everything he's doing? If you're doing exactly what everyone else is doing, what is going to make you so special? You get what I'm saying?
And I feel like that's the problem with Fortnite.
And that's the problem with South Africa content.
No matter how well you are at Fortnite, I'm sorry, this like especially with the South African scene, no matter how good you are at Fortnite, someone's better. No matter how entertaining you are at Fortnite, someone's more entertaining. No matter how good your streaming quality and what it is in Fortnite, someone has better quality. And I think that's like the downfall of Fortnite in South Africa, and even maybe content creation in South Africa in a whole, is no matter what you do, there is an international person that is better than you.
Definitely.
And so they would rather watch that person than you. So we need to be like, okay, I'm not that person, I am this person, and this is the content I make.
It's like, it's the same thing as like, okay, why is a whole bunch of overseas people gonna watch a guy on 180 ping? Yes, he's gonna be interesting for about a week, like, oh my gosh, look at the high ping, and then he's just gonna get normal, and he's not gonna be placing top 10, top what?
No. Yeah.
What is the point? Why are you gonna focus on becoming the? Okay, I'm not trying to flame the ZX Fortnite community. Let me just say, why are you gonna try and do everything that everyone else is doing when it comes to streaming Fortnite every single day, whereas you could be and make 200 rand a month, whereas you can make mad content and grab a whole overseas viewership, and you still be good at the game but be different. You kind of get what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a very touchy subject for a lot of people because all
But
of
I think
them
that's what makes
do
it
the
hard to
same.
talk about it, though, dude. Because I can already feel like you sort of stopping what you want to say, if that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
like,
I do
don't
feel
wanna
like the
flame
com,
it, you know?
like Fortnite's com is a little bit sensitive. To be honest, like you can't say
very
anything.
true.
You cannot say anything controversial because you'll be ratioed and this crap and this crap and all that shit. And no discussions get had because everybody's just shitting on each other, just shit-lording on each other, basically.
Egoing each other and
that's why I don't. Like, I'm just gonna say it because I really don't care, but that's why I don't want to be a part of the Fortnite com because of that. You know,
Like it's like it's
do you
cringy.
know what I mean?
That's
Like,
crazy.
I don't want.
It's very
Yes.
cringy.
It's
Like,
super
for
cringy because like you go on Twitter and you just check
Oh, it's
this, that, and the next thing is like, listen, delete Twitter, go outside, smell the fresh air.
I
There's
saw
bigger
there was the
things.
one guy said
He's on the
he's taking his dog to the vet or something about his dog being very, very sick. And I saw a Fortnite kid, a well-known South African Fortnite kid say, "Don't
Hey,
care"
kid.
ratio. And I thought to
the fuck?
myself,
Like-
what the actual fuck? Like, and he did. He ratioed that person. And since I saw that, I'm like, that's it. I'm done.
That's why I've just I've
I
started to
will
unfollow
not
people like
be.
that, bro.
I will not be associated with those people.
Yeah,
like, that
like,
is
it's
disgusting.
not right. It is disgusting, dude. And the thing is, like, how are you ever gonna grow and be uplifted as a person if those are the people that you surround yourself with? Like, show me your friends, I'll show you who you are, type thing.
Yeah.
Like, if you run around with that oak, like,
And the fact is, it's exactly what you're saying. It's not the fact that he said that. Okay, he said that, and he's fucked up for saying that and whatever. But the fact
Yeah.
that he actually ended up ratioing that person, and like 200-300 people like that.
exactly. Like,
It's
then
like-
the com went and said, okay, cool, I'm going to also represent this bullshit statement by ratioing you because
Your dog's sick.
because your
people-
dog's sick. Like, are you
Instead of
fucked?
other
dude?
people helping the person that's dog is sick by ratioing that. Fuck, it's so stupid.
Exactly.
You see,
Exactly
it's people-
that.
It's the same thing with like.
wrong.
Mentally ill,
It's a
like,
bit
really
controversial, but it was the same sort of concept, but with COVID.
Yeah.
And somebody got COVID and somebody was struggling, and then somebody says, "Oh, you know, I can't." It was like a first world problem, like, "Oh no, my internet's only at 80 megs a sec or some shit like that," you know, versus 100. And similar, I don't know what the exact thing was, but similar sort of situation like that, Don. And I just looked at it and I was like, I don't know, people are just concerning themselves with stupid shit. Like, honestly, people need to go outside and just. I don't know. Because back in our day, bro, we used to bliksome each other if someone had to say something stupid like that.
No,
Like, you
no,
would
but
get your teeth smacked out, bro. Like,
Yeah, but you see,
literally, and
nowadays-
you would stop.
But that's the
Nowadays,
thing. Like,
it wouldn't be
imagine you did that at school.
Bitch.
Like, you went to
Huh?
school.
I would slap the blonde out of your head, dude. Honestly.
Like, if you had to go to school and like you went to your whole friend group or your class and you're like, guys, I'm not feeling too well. Like, my dog was kind of sick this morning. I had to take it to the vet.
Ratio,
Whatever.
bitch.
And then someone in the classroom would go, ha ha ha, lol. Like, what would happen? Like, the whole class would go like, no, that's not
Yeah,
okay.
they'd start
dude.
tuning him and shit.
Exactly. But now
No,
it's the
most-
opposite effect.
On Twitter.
Now
Yeah,
you have the whole
culture,
class laughing at the person for saying that his dog's sick and he's not feeling well. Do you see how fucked up that is?
I don't get it, dude.
It's
I don't get it.
so wrong. It's I don't know. It's
And the thing is, like, you don't know what the person looks like who says like that stupid shit.
No
on
idea.
Twitter. And the time you get to look at them, you're like, what the fuck, man, dude, you shouldn't be here.
Like, you shouldn't be here,
In a
bro.
fucking
Can I
all-out
tell
class,
you something, bro? Like, when okay, it's a bit bad, but like,
Look at Bobbington, they say.
I literally went. It was the school Fortnite Cup. I pitched up at the school Fortnite Cup. What did
Oh my
Bobbington
god,
say?
fucking Bobbington Day. Oh my god.
that's cuck funny.
That is so fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Yeah, actually fair.
I'm dead. Continue,
shit.
Hammer.
What was I saying? We were
I was talking about the kid. Like, you don't know what the kids look like when they
I
ratio
rocked up
you.
at the school Fortnite Cup, and I was like, "Your Oaks are really getting upset at these gents." like not throwing shade, but like it puts things into perspective when you've seen someone
Yeah.
in person.
100%.
Like when Don and I met at when was it? At the
We met
what?
a few times. We met
We've
at
met a few times.
Rage.
Rage. It was like it kind of like because we had a bit of beef.
Yeah,
okay,
we did have beef
apparently.
at the time.
We
Yeah.
we had beef. Okay, we had beef. But when we met each other, like, because I remember at the time, I think Luca was there. Luca Rakic was there at one of the Rage festivals with you. And I remember, like, I just remember meeting you there, and obviously, I think he knew about the beef at the time. And I just looked at this and I was like, why is there beef? Like, this is actually so silly. This is so silly. It's so dumb.
But like, it's like
Because when we spoke, bro,
Yeah.
like when we spoke about normal shit, there was no one watching. There was nothing to prove. We had a normal conversation.
yeah.
And that's what's weird for me. It's like,
And especially
I don't
for
know.
like a kid, like that is a lot
Like a
younger
kid,
than
bro.
me. Like saying that, oh, go fuck yourself. I'm like, you don't know who
I
you're
would
talking
literally
to.
kill you in
And
a
that is-
1v1 IRL.
No, like it's like, at that point I could just say I'm old enough to be your father. Like just
can
please
you
blom.
like sit down and just go do your homework? Relax.
Yeah, that's the thing on social media is that gents are like not try to be like, oh, like
should be
keyboard
an age
warriors, but
restriction on that shit, bro.
they're
always want a
keyboard
reaction.
warriors. They don't understand the repercussions of, you know, where I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna tune this oak, whatever. I'm 12, he's 17. He can't do shit.
But you know what the fundamental problem is?
It's
The
just
there needs to be
fundamental
shit.
problem with that
Kids on
is
social
there
media.
is no repercussions.
That's
There's
a problem.
nothing. There's no
bro.
repercussions.
And if
There's
you
no
do something
repercussions.
in
And the
trouble,
kids
like-
have no consequences, no responsibility, and they can say what the fuck they like, when they like, and nothing will happen because
Yeah.
if me as an adult comes in and says something, oh, you're an adult, you know, how can you say that to a kid? It's like a
Exactly.
12-year-old kid. It's like, bro, listen, yeah, back in the day, yeah,
Back
anyways,
in the
I
day.
I don't like it.
Grandpa.
Listen, yeah, Luca,
Dude, like that's the thing. Like a kid can go on
I
Twitter.
would get smacked.
A kid can go on Twitter. You can be like, haha, lol, this person so shit, go jump off a bridge, don't care. And then that person would come back and be like, yo, dude, this is like a little bit messed up. And then the reply to it is like, haha, ratio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like, do you understand
How
what you're
toxic that is.
saying? Like, do you comprehend what you
hard
are
to know.
typing? Like, yes, you can understand that it's a joke and stuff, but this joke can only go so far until someone actually takes their own life. And what I'm scared of, what I am so scared of, is someone is gonna say the shit that they say, and someone is gonna take their life, and that person's not gonna care. That person won't care that they killed someone else. Like, that is how bad and how fucked up I think, like, some people on
That's
Twitter
why I think
is.
like social media and Twitter and shit. Like, no offense, and I know a lot of the guys are. There should be an age restriction. Like, if you're not 16 or older, you should not be allowed on social media. Because when I was 14, tuning the 16-year-olds, the 16-year-olds came and blixemed me. So what did I learn?
Not to fuck.
Do you want to
with
guess? You're like, but that none of that's happening. And I'm not condoning violence. I'm not saying we should go smack each other and hit each other. But there should be some
There
sort
has
of
to be a level of
consequence.
respect as well.
Yes.
That's a problem. No one has respect for each other.
Because there's no consequences.
There's no
Yeah,
consequences.
If there was consequences and said, listen, I don't care if you say something stupid like this, there should be some sort of appeal, and I don't know, then that's also subjective because then it depends who's got the power to ban. Because I've reported a couple of things that were out of guidelines, and then that stuff doesn't get banned because. But anyways, point is there should be consequences to instill that respect between people. Because I feel like I don't know why, but I don't know if we've always just been toxic as a human race, or if this has just suddenly come up because of social media. But I think
feel-
social media is a root of a lot of problems.
Yes, so I say social media is one of the best and worst things ever made in human history.
Yes.
It can be positive and it can be used in a positive way. but unfortunately 90% of the shit isn't. And the thing is, I've done that multiple times on Twitter. I've done like social experiments where I tweeted a positive thing, straight after tweeted a negative thing. The negative thing gets 10 times more engagements. Because like, why would I tweet positive shit if the negative stuff is getting me followers, is getting me likes
and retweets and this and the next thing?
So I feel like some social media companies, and it's such like a I'm being a Gen Z in this, like big or far left here, or whatever it is. I feel like some social media companies should take more accountability on allowing what people say. Because I can go on social media now, even with my following, like it doesn't matter who, and I can say @DePiel jump off a bridge, send. And that can be there for the world to see.
But then people hop on that say and be like,
oh no, but now you're taking my rights away to be able to have the freedom of speech to say what I want to say.
Then use another platform.
No, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Yeah, I know what they're gonna say.
The problem is that the minute you try and attack that and say, "Oh, let's regulate what people are allowed to say," oh, now you're taking away from our freedom of speech. But we are allowing you to say what you like about telling people to jump off bridges and promoting this and hate and toxicity. That's fine. Like that's fine, apparently.
Yeah, well,
but the minute
doesn't Twitter have that thing like if you say like something like bad, like are you sure you want to send it or something like that? Doesn't it have that
I've
thing?
never seen that.
I don't know. I've never. Does it really?
I think it does. Yeah, I think it does.
Not for me.
Nah, like when you try to tweet something and then you're like,
I don't know if that only comes up if I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tweeted something so bad that Twitter's like, "Are you sure you want to send that?
Are you sure?"
You're gonna get fucked up for sending that.
I don't know. I don't know how things can change. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it needs to be like a code of conduct, to be honest, for every platform.
No one ends up following the code of conduct.
They don't.
Going to school.
It's too hard to regulate.
Hey, nobody listens, bro. It is, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
And that's the other thing, like, I don't know if we must talk about cutting hair at school, but because my opinion on that is it's good to look presentable.
But
I feel like it's a waste of time. Like
it's such a waste of time.
You guys think it's a waste of time, right?
End of my
such a lust. Like,
but the
they
thing
told me
is,
not to cut my hair, but yet through the whole entire school career, they told me to cut my hair. Why only in matric was I not allowed to cut my hair?
Because you're allowed to grow it out for your matric farewell.
No, but beginning to the end, like they would say, okay, guys, after the matric farewell, you need to cut your hair. You need to get everything sorted after a couple of like 1 or 2 months. Let your hair grow out, whatever. Take all your highlights out, but they just end up not doing it. So like,
I think it's a form of like, regulation again. You know, if there's like little rules like that.
Because the problem is, where do you draw the line?
Where do you draw the line? Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, if you have your school and then you say, okay, everyone needs to cut their hair, everyone needs to do this, okay, and abide by it. And then you say, okay, no, but I don't want to cut my hair, and people don't. So you're like, okay, cool. If he can't cut his hair, I'm dyeing mine blue.
And then also you're gonna complain about other things.
And now it's gonna be like
blue now.
No, it's
why
like,
can I take cocaine?
It's like, yo, why can't I smoke weed at school? Or
wait, what? Where did cocaine get into this? What?
No, but that's what it will progress
to.
to.
The point, because like, where do you draw the line? Draw the line here, and it stops you from going to a place where guys coming to school with green hair, this hair, that hair, and then freaking like
piercings and earrings
and earrings and stuff like that.
So the like, next minute, you're gonna have an oak walk into a school, like a formal school. Everyone's neat, cut hair, whatever, tied up. Everyone's neat, and here's this one dude with spiky gelled hair, nose piercings, earrings, tongue ring, ear like lip rings, tattoos. Like, do you see where this is going? Like, it's not gonna work.
So like, I understand, like. Yeah, I can sort of understand where you guys are coming from, saying you think cutting hair is a lust, right? But
yeah, it is.
Like, do you feel like you look better when you have hair that looks?
Think about it this way, Hammer. If you
like, it's too strict.
if you shave your head, you get a detention for cutting your hair too short.
Yeah, exactly,
Yeah, that's
exactly.
dumb.
Same with my school.
Yeah, but why?
So-
do
You can't go bald in my school.
What the fuck is wrong with cutting your hair to a point?
So you have to cut your hair, but then you also can't cut it too short.
Yeah, but
like,
that's weird. Like
Yeah,
for
that's
me,
weird.
it
Which
was,
school has that?
Exactly.
Yes.
that's weird. Because
What?
for me, it was only just.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be happening. No, ignore that. Ignore that. Ignore that. Don't worry about that. Okay, carry on.
The growing up hair, that's exactly what I'm trying to point out. If your hair's too long, you get cucked on. But if your
Yeah.
hair's too short, you get cucked on as well. Like, what do you want from me? Must I do a
So you
backflip?
drop out of school,
Shoot waves
become
out of
a
my-
streamer.
No,
No.
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 On average,
No.
no, no.
I don't advise it. Get your matric. Don't advise it at all.
Chat, believe me. Drop out of school.
No, shut up.
No.
I promise
no.
you, you'll make it. It's guaranteed.
I'm sure. Okay, but I
So-
think we have to wrap it up there, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play Apex.
No,
I'm gonna
even
play
me.
EFT.
I'm gonna play Apex. What rank are you, Depil?
I'm a silver now.
Okay.
I went from bronze, the lowest bronze, to silver yesterday. It's quite
I
rough
run
out
go-
here.
All right. So I think we're going to end it there, guys. We'll pick up on some more topics and stuff next week's podcast. Mike, again, welcome to the team.
Thanks, guys. Nice meeting you guys as well.
And we're going to kill it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching from me and the guys. If you guys want to say goodbye.
Bye,
So-
chat.
Just boys.
Bye.
It's just.
All right. Some of us are probably going to go play games and stream. And yeah, I will see you guys. Well, we will see you in our streams. We will see you in the next podcast. Until then, have an amazing weekend further, guys, and thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us. Check you in the next one. We're outie.
Chubabi.
Hiya.
What is
Bye,
wrong
guys.
with us?